more than 2 decades after Leslie Prior was found dead inside her Maryland home. The man responsible for her brutal killing has learned his fate. Eugene Gliger, 45, appeared in a Montgomery County courtroom on Thursday, where the judge sentenced him to 22 years in prison for the second-degree murder charge. He pleaded guilty to murdering the mother of his ex-girlfriend after his DNA was linked to the crime scene. This was a personal crime, Circuit Judge David Lease told Gliger in court. There was blood everywhere. Gliger appeared to remain calm, the Washington Post reported, as prosecutors reminded the court of the horror he inflicted in 2001 when he murdered the mother of his former high school girlfriend. They had dated when they were both students at Bethesda Chevy Chase High School in Bethesda, Maryland, shortly before her mother was killed. In 2001, Prior was found dead in the bathtub of her home near Washington. D.C. prosecutors said Gliger unleashed an unrelenting attack, slamming her head 7 times onto the foyer floor, beating her and strangling her until her eyes bled. This was painful, protracted, and terrifying. Assistant State's Attorneys Donna Fenton and Jody Mount wrote in court filings. Prior fought for her life, scratching and clawing at Gliger, even raising her hands to shield her face, prosecutors said, adding, "He kept going and going until she was dead." At the time, another person's DNA was found under her fingernails, but police were never able to match the sample. Then, in 2022, investigators tried forensic genetic genealogy. They were able to trace DNA markers to 2 distant relatives in Romania and built a family tree that eventually led to the surname Gliger and the young daughter's ex-boyfriend from the time. To confirm the match, investigators devised an airport sting and nabbed him with the help of a water bottle. As Gliger returned from a trip abroad, U.S. Customs officers diverted him into a secondary screening room where water bottles had been placed in advance. Gliger drank from one, leaving behind DNA that tied him conclusively to the murder. He was arrested in June 2024. But one question remains: why? Gliger had not dated Prior's daughter, Lauren, for 2 years when the killing occurred, prosecutors said. Eugene has little to no recollection of the events which occurred in the home of Leslie Prior on May 2, 2001, his attorney said. They described a night of heavy drinking and possible cocaine use, claiming Gliger